most badass person you've met? A few years ago, my friends and I went to this dive bar near campus. We were just trying to have a good time when these two guys came up to us. At first, they just hovered too close, but then they started talking. One of them leaned in toward my friend and said, "You girls look like trouble. You need someone to keep an eye on you." His breath reeked of whiskey. We laughed it off, turned away, but they didn't take the hint. The other guy, taller, grinning like he thought he was charming, looked me up and down and said, "I bet you're a good girl pretending to be bad. I could fix that." We told them to leave. They didn't. My friend grabbed my wrist, muttering that we should go, but before we could move, the tall one reached out and ran a finger down my arm. "Don't touch me," I snapped, yanking away. That's when I heard a stool scrape against the floor. An older guy, maybe late 50s, stood up from the bar. He was alone, wearing a beat-up leather jacket, and had this calm, tired look, like he'd seen this 100 times before. She said, "Don't touch her." One of the guys get in his face and said, "Mind your business, old man." The older guy just nodded, like he expected that answer. Then, before anyone could react, he stepped forward and kicked the guy's knee from behind. The creep crumpled and hit his head on the table as he fell, and his friend backed up fast. The old man just stood over him. "It's time to leave." They scrambled away, cursing under their breath. The bartender acted like he hadn't seen a thing. The old guy sat back down, waved over the bartender, and ordered a round for us. "Enjoy your night," he said. Then he finished his drink and left. We never even got his name.